Welcome to a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet guide video showcasing all the new Pokemon and how they evolve, and also the version exclusive Pokemon that are available in your game that you chose. I like to put a little disclaimer saying that I might butcher these names, and I'm sorry if I do and if anybody takes offense to that. Starting in Dex order, Brigatito will evolve at level 16 into Florigato, and then at level 36, it'll evolve into Meowscarade. Next up, Fuecoco will evolve at level 16 into Croccolor, and at level 36 to Skeledirge. And for the final starter, Quaxley will also evolve at level 16 into Quaxwell, and then at level 36 into Quaquaval. Next up, Lechonk will evolve at level 18 into Oinkologne, and the appearance of Oinkologne will also vary between male or female. Next up, Tarantula will evolve into Spidops at level 15. Nimble will evolve into Lowkicks at level 24. Next up is Palmy, our first unique evolution. It will evolve into Palmo at level 18, and then to get to Palmot, you'll have to walk 1,000 steps in the Let's Go feature. I recommend walking in circles for around 300 seconds, that is what worked for me, and then level up by battle or by candy afterwards, and it should evolve. Paldean Wooper will evolve into Clodsire at level 20. And this mouse has a special criteria for it to evolve. The earliest it could evolve is at level 25. So if you have a Tendus mouse at level 24, make sure it levels up through an actual battle in order to make it evolve. If you use rare candies to level it up to level 25 or higher, it will not evolve. It must level up at the end of a battle in order to evolve into Maushold. Next up, Fido will evolve into Doxbun at level 26. Smoliv will evolve at level 25 into Dolliv, and then at level 35 into Abroliv. Walkabilly has no evolution. Knackle evolves at level 24 into Knacklestack, and then at level 38 into Garganacl. Mankey sees a new evolution in this game. Mankey will evolve at level 28 into Primeape like usual, but Primeape will learn a new move at level 35 called Rage Fist. Rage Fist needs to be used 20 times in battle. These do not need to be KOs, but just needs to be used 20 times. Once the 20 times are done, Primeape needs to level up to the next level, and then it should evolve into Annihilate. Next up is Charcadet, which has a split evolution that are version exclusive. You'll get Armor Robe for Pokemon Scarlet, or Ceruledge for Pokemon Violet. In order to get the item needed for evolution, you'll need to head to Zapapico, which is south of the Team Star's Poison Base on the map. You'll then talk to the guy who fancies a trade in that town for 10 Bronzor fragments or 10 Sinistee drops for each version exclusive item in order to evolve. Once you get the item, use the item on your Charcadet and you'll get your version exclusive Pokemon. Next up, Tadbolt will evolve with the Thunderstone into Bellibolt. Waterroll will evolve into Kilowaterroll at level 25. Dunsparce will evolve into Dunsparce at level 32 when it learns Hyper Drill. If your Dunsparce is past level 32 and does not know Hyper Drill, you will have to make sure your Dunsparce relearns it and it is part of your move pool, and then level up, and then it should evolve into Dunsparce. Girafarig will evolve into Farigiraf at level 32 when it learns Twin Beam. If your Girafarig is past level 32, make sure your Girafarig knows Twin Beam and it is part of its move pool, and then level up and it should evolve into Farigiraf. Next, Moshift will evolve into Mabosstiff at level 30. Brutal will evolve at level 28 into Grafii. Next, Tauros has no evolution and it has a version exclusive for each version. Pokemon Scarlet will have a Fighting Fire version, and Pokemon Violet will have a Water Fighting version. The normal fighting version of Tauros will be available in both versions. Bramblin evolves into Brambleghast after 1000 steps in the Let's Go feature and then a level up. Like I previously stated, I recommend walking around in circles with your Pokemon out, and then count to 300, that has worked for me, and then level up your Pokemon once, and then it should evolve into Brambleghast. Toedscool will evolve into Toedscruel at level 30. Cloth will not have an evolution. Capsicid will evolve into Skullvillain with a Firestone. One of my new favorite Pokemon, Rellor, will evolve into Rapska, the 1000 steps in the Let's Go feature, but it needs to be in a muddied area for this one to evolve. Like I previously stated, when you find a muddied area, walk around in circles for 300 seconds, that has worked for me, and your Pokemon should evolve after a level up. Little will evolve into Espasra at level 35. Tinkatink will evolve at level 24 into Tinkatuff, and then at level 38 into Tinkaton. Wiglet will evolve into Wugtrio at level 26. Bombardier does not have an evolution. Quick disclaimer for the next Pokemon, since I couldn't test it during the time of making this video, but in co-op play, Finizen should evolve into Palafin at level 38 or higher. Once again, this needs to be tested, so if you guys have tested this, please leave a comment below what your findings are. If not, I will update with a pinned comment or an updated video once I figure this out. Next up, Varoom should evolve at level 40 into Revaroom. Cyclizard does not have an evolution, and Orthworm does not have an evolution either. Glimmet should evolve at level 35 into Glimmora. Greavard should evolve into Houndstone at level 30 when it's nighttime. Flamigo does not have an evolution. Beetottle evolves into Sea Titan with the Ice Stone. Next up is the most complicated evolution in my opinion. The straightforward part, Pineyard will evolve to Bisharp at level 52. But in order to get Kin's Gambit, you'll need to get an item called Leader's Crest. Leader's Crest is a held item by Bisharp, Wild Bisharp, but is a very uncommon item. It is recommended to get a Pokemon like Venonat with compound eyes in order to make these held items more common. Once you obtain this Leader's Crest, equip it onto your Bisharp, and then save. Then, it is recommended looking for more Bisharp. You'll have to find 3 more Bisharp with these Leader's Crests. When you find a Bisharp, it is recommended to save in front of it, encounter the Bisharp, catch it, see if it has a Leader's Crest. If it does, reset, encounter the Bisharp again, battle it with your Bisharp, defeat it in battle, and now you'll need to do this 2 more times. A total of 3 Bisharps need to be defeated that have the held item Leader's Crest. Once you do this, you could level up your Bisharp to the next level, and it should evolve into Kin's Gambit. Veluza does not have an evolution. Dondozo does not have an evolution. Tatsugiri does not have an evolution. Rigibax evolves at level 35 into Arctibax, and then at level 54 into Excalibur. In order to evolve Gimmighoul's chest form, you'll need to gather 999 coins. These can be attained by catching the chest form or by finding the roaming form throughout the map. Once you obtain these 99 coins, you'll just need to level up your chest form, Gimmighoul, to the next level. These are all the Paradox Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. They are version exclusive. The past or ancient versions are Scarlet's, and the future Mecha Tech versions are Violet. Now these Pokemon do not have any correlation to any of the Pokemon they're related to. They're not evolutions, and they don't have pre-evolutions either. These are standalone Pokemon, their own deck entries, and they have their own names, which are very awful. Next up are the new 4 ruinous Pokemon. The snail one is called Wo Chien. The snow leopard is called Chien Pao. The bull head Pokemon is called Ting Lu. And the little fish one is called Chi Yu. These are not version exclusive. You can encounter all 4 of them in any version. Last of the new Pokemon are the box legendaries Koraidon, which is a Scarlet exclusive, and Miraidon, which is a Violet exclusive. Our final topic of the video is the version exclusive Pokemon for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. For Pokemon Scarlet, you'll have access to Amaroke, the firefighting version of Tauros, Oranguru, Stonejourner, the Drifblim line, the Sunktank line, the Tyranitar line, and the Hydreigon line. Oh, and also the Drageli line. In Pokemon Violet, you'll have access to Ceruledge line, the Water Fighting Tauros, Santimian, the SQ, and the Mismagius line, Bullet line, Salamence line, Dragapult line, and the Coulter line. Now these are separate from the version exclusive of the Paradox forms. If you want to see that again, please go back in the video, look at them. But just keep in mind the tech versions of the Pokemon are part of Violet, and the past or ancient looking ones are part of Scarlet. Now in order to get the other versions exclusive Pokemon, you'll have to trade online or with a friend, or if you also have a friend and they're willing to, go up with a friend, join their world, and then you could go searching for the version exclusive Pokemon you need for your game. Say I have Pokemon Scarlet and I'm looking for a Salamence. I'll just go ask my friend where they are, or if I know where they are, go to where the location is in their game and catch a Salamence. Pretty simple. No trading necessary. We made it to the end of the video. I'd like to thank you all guys for watching. This is Jay Umbra signing off.